Hey, Frank Mahern, privacy consultant and author of the New York Times bestseller How to Disappear, and more importantly, a blackmail expert who helps people get out of jams. I want to talk more about blackmail and body parts. Now, what I mean by that is I did a video a few weeks ago that there's this crew who are putting ads online for escorts, massage parlors, in-house call massage. And what happens is when you contact them, they create some dialogue. The girl asks you what you're into, where you're located at, hey, what do you do for a living, and start extracting information from you. The problem is this extraction of information is leading up to a point where they can capture your identity, know who you are, know where you live, maybe know your spouse, your children go to college. What then happens is a third party will contact you and they'll say, you wasted my girl's time. And they start sending you these horrible photos of body parts. And they tell you they're going to come hack you up if you don't pay X amount of dollars right away through Western Union or MoneyGram. The truth of the matter is they're not going to come and hack you up. Although the problem is they have your identity, or some people's identity, because they use that as the leverage. Hey, we know your wife's name is Jane and your daughter goes to this college, or hey, we have your wife's Facebook page. So one of the problems or one of the mistakes that victims of blackmailers or victims of blackmail commit is the online indiscretion of not protecting your identity. That should be number one. Now, I'm not advocating that you should go around cheating on your wife and have some burner phones and things like that. But if you are single or if you are looking to, hook up with someone online, the first thing you need is not to use your real mobile number, because your real mobile number, pop into Google, might show your identity. Some blackmailers use databases where they put your number into the database and boom, there you are, your address, your spouse, your daughter, your email, your work, everything. So online discretion is really, really important. And it's just a matter of either downloading like a Google Voice or getting a second, not mobile phone, but just get a SIM chip that you use for this discrete moment. Same thing with an email. You don't give out your real email address. You give a fake email address. So when you're meeting someone online, whether it be a masseuse, whether it be an escort, or even just chatting to, you want to be a sugar daddy and hook up with someone, or you just want to, meet somebody for some fun, don't give your real name. What makes you think they're giving their real name? People lie online, and you should be under the guise that whoever you're chatting with is lying. Whoever you're chatting with might be the blackmailer who's going to ruin your day. And trust me, blackmail is no easy thing to deal with. It's a hassle, it's stressful, and it can ruin your life. So the blackmailers that use these disgusting dead body parts are fake. They're not coming to your home. They're not going to hunt you down. But that's not to say they're not going to blackmail you in a different way. If there's some texting on your real mobile phone and you've gotten, all freaky with them and talking about the things you like on the side, they could use that information to blackmail you. All they need to do is contact your wife. Maybe they know where you work. Go online and start extracting contact information of your boss. They locate your LinkedIn. They got everybody. So maybe this video is more about online discretion. And what you need to really, really do before you go out there and play digitally is say to yourself, hey, how can I be identified? I mean, even if you send somebody a photo, they can upload it to a website like TinEye or Yandex. Goes out there and it searches for that photo or that face. Next thing you know, the picture of you in your company website shows up and they know who you are. The other thing is video is really important. The big trick or the big scam is someone will want a video with you, and what they do is tell you that their audio is broken, so they're going to type. I mean, whose audio is broken these days? If it doesn't feel right, it's not right. And if it's too good to be true, it usually is. So before you go out there and try to have fun, think about your safety, your information, and build that wall of privacy and protection. Because if you don't, and you find yourself in a blackmail situation, it ain't easy climbing out of it. Now, if you are being blackmailed, there's a couple of different companies out there that help people. Some do, some don't. Now, some companies will say, hey, we'll send a cease and desist. Sorry about that. A cease and desist letter, and what will happen is the blackmail will back off. Bullshit. Nobody's backing off because they get sent a letter. I mean, they're blackmailing you. They want money. Then there are those who claim that they can locate the mobile phone or the computer it's on and hack into it and wipe out the photos. That ain't happening either. The bottom line is, when it comes to protecting against blackmail, you need to protect your identity when it comes to potential exposure so that content is not associated with your identification. Blackmailers are like stalkers. They come today, they come tomorrow. They may back off, but they'll be back in a month, 2 months from now. So part of the trick is creating deception and giving them fake information about yourself and having them think you're somebody else. Because if they know who you are, they ain't stopping. So this was a bit of a mishmash of a video. But the bottom line is, protect your identity always, no matter what. And do not trust the other person you are chatting with. Now, the excitement might be there and it might be, you're ready and rearing to go. But ask yourself, why is this like super hot looking woman giving me the time of day? Am I Johnny Depp? Am I Tom Cruise? Why isn't she out somewhere else? What's going on here? If it's too good to be true, it is. So, protect yourself, be safe, and never give out your real information. If you need help, contact me at frankaaron.com or blackmail.expert. Good luck. Be safe.